Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to bring you guys all the perks that are in Call of Duty Ghosts. So yeah, I got all this information from Charlie Intel. If you guys want to go check out their website, links will be in the description below. This is where I basically get all the information from Call of Duty, and they post like information like right away as soon as it's released from Activision. So it's a really trusted website, and I do really trust them. But today we're gonna be doing perks. So there's 35 perks in Call of Duty Ghosts, 7 categories. It's better than having 3 like from the past Call of Duty. So they're trying to do something different in this game. But basically, every perk has a value from 1 to 5, and you have a total of 8 points to use. So, for example, choose 4 perks, each valued at 2 points apiece, or even 8 perks, each valued at 1. You could also choose to get rid of secondary weapons and lethal and tactical grenades. So you could have a total of 11 points. So that's unreal. So you could have up to 11 perks, which is completely way better than having 3 perks like in the past Call of Duties, or 5 I think from Black Ops 2, or no, 6. Yeah, 6. So that's really cool. I really do think that this is a new integrative way to bring Call of Duty into the new next gen consoles. So anyways, in the first category we have speed, and following that we have 5 new perks, or not new, but like from the past Call of Duties. So first one's quick draw, then sleight of hand, then lightweight. To partner up with lightweight, you need to have marathon, and then after that my favorite perk is Stalker. And Stalker is one of my best perks because it returned from MW3 in this game now, and MW3 I won so much more gunfights because of Stalker. I can move left to right faster when ADSing, and they had it in Black Ops 2 as an attachment called Stock. I can't tell you guys enough how much times this perk saved my life, because if I didn't have it, then I would have to resort to basically drop shotting, jump shotting, or be getting lucky getting that headshot when in those gunfights. So I really do like this perk out of this whole category, and after that I'd probably have quick draw as my other perk that I'd probably use. After that we have handling. And in this setup or category, our first perk is called Strong Arms. And if you guys haven't seen the multiplayer or any footage of people throwing lethals and stuff, they throw them pretty they don't even throw them that far. So this perk basically makes the equipment throw further, so it's kind of a good advantage for throwing knives and stuff like that, so you could get greater distances on that. Another new perk is On The Go, right beside Strong Arms, and On The Go is really good because basically you can reload as you're running. So when you're in those tight situations and you know you can't win those gunfights, basically you can back away, reload your gun as you're sprinting, so it takes less time to basically get out of that place wherever you are in those tight situations, and that could help you out. Right beside that of On The Go, we have Fast Hands. Basically makes you switch your weapons faster. We always see that in the game. Next up to that, we have Steady Aim. Steady Aim has always been in the game. It ain't a Call of Duty without Steady Aim. And also we have Dexterity returning from Black Ops 2. So these perks are really good. I'd say On The Go and Steady Aim are probably my favorite ones out of this category. So after that we have Stealth, and Stealth is basically all the perks that have been in the past Call of Duty except for one, which is the first perk, and it's called Takedown. Basically when you teammate has died and they basically have no idea that you killed them, so that's really cool. Hopefully this basically could counter it through the kill feed. So let's say if I kill someone, their gamer tag won't show in the kill feed. So I think this would be a really good perk. So after that we have 4 perks that have been in the past Call of Duties. We have Blind Eye, Off the Grid, from basically off the grid counters UAVs. Then we have Dead Silence, and for Dead Silence, I don't even know if it's complete Dead Silence like MW2, or it's been more recent Call of Duties where your footsteps have been lowered, but they haven't been lowered to the point where it's basically silent. And after that we have the perk called Ghost, no red crosshair, so that's pretty cool. I don't see me using that though, from basically because I'm more of a rusher. So out of these perks, I'll probably say Takedown is probably one of my favorites, and most likely Dead Silence, so I could be more silent and people won't sound horror me. Next up to that we have Awareness, and Awareness is okay too. We have some of the perks that have been in the past Call of Duties. So we have first Recon, one of my favorite perks in the past Call of Duties. Basically, when you throw a concussion or something, that enemy is identified on the UAV, so that's pretty cool. Then we have Scavenger. Of course, everyone loves Scavenger. then sip rip, and after that we have awareness. And something pretty cool is called wiretaps. And what this is, basically, it takes a ratio of your enemy satcoms and then your satcoms. So let's say if my teammates have one satcom on the field and my like opponents have 3, it'll switch it up so that we'll have 3 satcoms. And I think that one's really good. Out of all these perks in awareness, I'd say scavenger is probably my favorite, and awareness, so I could hear enemies fast from further distances and louder. So yeah. So next one is resistance. So resistance is pretty good too, because it has 2 perks that I really want to try out and probably going to use. So the first one is lightweight. Of course, you just basically fall and you have no falling damage. After that, this is one of my favorite perks, probably painkiller. And what this is not something that's like MW3 where like you get more health, but rather you recover health way faster than usual. So that's really good too. I'll get you out of those tight situations where you're getting shot at and you're still alive, and you could basically be like just regenerate health faster, and you could get back into the fight from them killing you. So that's really good too. Then we have toughness, one of my favorite perks in Black Ops 2. I never go into game without toughness. Hopefully I could get like used to not using toughness, because without it I lose a lot of gunfights. So hopefully I could get used to it without using it. And then after that, we have 2 perks that basically resist you from tacticals, which is called Tactical Mass. And then after, we have Flat Jacket, which is pretty good too. Basically recovers you from like any like lethal like grenades and stuff. So moving on, we have equipment now. We have concussion grenades that gives you basically 1 more concussion or 2 more, depending on what they think about it. And then after, we have basically 1 more lethal grenade. Next up, we have bandolier, and bandolier has been taken out since Call of Duty 5. The reason is because in MW2 there was Scavenger Pro, and what Scavenger Pro did, basically you could pick up people's like ammo and stuff every time you kill a person. But not only that, every single time you start a life, or like every time you die, you basically get max ammo. And now because of that, this Scavenger Pro and stuff, and how it's been like used all this time, now they just decided to split that. There's 1 perk called Scavenger and 1 perk called Bandolier. So now you can't have maximum ammo when you start. You'd have to pick 2 perks for that. So that's pretty shit. Right next to that though, from Bandolier, it looks like it's a new a 3rd attachment or a 2nd attachment. We don't know how many attachments we are allowed to pick in our thing, but as you guys can see in the top or in the left side, we can see our custom class, and you can see that there are 2 attachments. So I don't know what they're gonna do. Is it either gonna be 3 attachments for a gun you could have, or 2 attachments? We don't know yet. And then right beside that of the attachments, we have the most scariest perk of all, and that is called Danger Close. Hopefully Infinity Ward knows what they did wrong in MW2, which was Danger Close, and like hopefully it's not like as bad as it was before, because if it does, then it'll take out so much fun out of the game. It'll be so much easier to kill people, because you could just throw a frag grenade and like a C4 or noob tubes even, and just kill people and get Moab so fast. Especially that 1-man army, you could just keep shooting noob tubes across the map, and that's pretty stupid. So hopefully they can take that out. Like I'll just be so scared, and it won't make the game as fun as it could be with Danger Close. So yeah, for our last category, we have Elite, and Elite is very unique because there's 3 perks that I really want to use. The first one is gambling, and in gambling there's 2 theories. It's either every time you die you get a randomized perk. It could be any one. It could be a 3 rated perk or a 2 rated perk, or even a 1. It's just randomized. So what depending on how good your luck is, that's what your perk you're gonna get. Or the second theory is basically you could change like a care package. So let's say if you get a SATCOM or something, you could switch it up to get like a chopper gunner or something. So either one basically fits the category of gambling or the name of gambling. So I don't know which one. Tell me what you guys think about that. But when the game comes out, I'll tell you guys which one it is. And yeah, so next to the gambling, we have Hardline. Hardline is in every single Call of Duty. Basically it takes 1 less kill for you to kill to get to your kill streak, which is also good. Next one that is probably my favorite perk out of the new perks that are in Call of Duty Ghosts, and that is called Ping. Ping is one of the OP perks that I'm probably gonna use. And basically what it does, every time you kill someone, if there's an enemy nearby them, like let's say within 10 feet or 10 meters, for those Canadians and like American people, you basically they basically get pinged, and you could see the enemies that you have like that are just spawned or close by the person that you just killed. So let's say if I kill someone and their teammates are like close to them, I'll basically ping them and you'll see the people, so you can be ready for the gunfight as soon as possible. So this perk is probably one of my favorite. I can't tell you guys how much times I died from not knowing that there's another teammate beside the person I just killed. So yeah, after that we have Overkill, and Overkill, I haven't touched it in Black Ops 2 at all. The only time I actually used Overkill was in Call of Duty 4 and 5 for hardcore search and destroy, but other than that, this perk is not useful for me, not useful for my gaming like style. And yeah, so the last perk is the only perk that's rated 5 points, and that is called Deadeye, and this perk is only used for good players. I could see noobs trying to use this, but I don't think it would, and I'll just get you guys a brief description of it. Basically, consecutive kills increase the chances to deal more bullet damage. What that means is basically every time you're like, if you're on a kill streak and stuff, your bullet damage will increase sometimes, not always, but sometimes. So it'll be pretty good for that. I'd see this being maximum from like when you get your Moab. After when you get your Moab, that's it. There won't be any more bullet damage increase, because like it will be impossible for it to be 1 bullet damage, because like 1 bullet to kill someone, that would be really OP. So like if you're on a 60 gun streak, it'll just be 1-shot kill for to kill someone. So I don't think that'll be like plausible. But yeah guys, that's all the perks in the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, leave a thumbs up and leave a comment on what do you guys think about this new point streak. Do you think it's gonna be a new way to start off the new Call of Duty series with the new next gen consoles? Tell me what you guys think about in the comments below. This has been Ice Guy here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.